Hello friends, today's topic is why the industrial production in India dipped so much low in the month of February this year. My lesson plan includes why it is in the news, what is the index of industrial production and how it is calculated, why has the industrial production dipped so low in India in the month of February this year, how can the growth in the industrial production be increased, government efforts, and finally conclusion. Friends, as you know that in the month of February this year, the industrial production registered a low growth of 2.9% in India. The Indian economy showed deceleration in almost all sectors according to the data released by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. A combination of high base effect along with the deceleration in manufacturing sector led to the overall deceleration in the industrial production in India. Friends, as you know that the industrial production is computed by taking into account the performance of manufacturing sector with a weightage of 77.6%, mining sector with a weightage of 14.4%, and electricity with a weightage of 8%. The mining sector slowed down to 1.6% against 8.1% in the last year. In the same month, manufacturing sector also witnessed a slowdown of 2.9% against the growth of 4.9% in the corresponding month of the last year. Similarly, the electricity production also dipped to 3.6% in the month of February this year against its growth in the corresponding month of last year of 7.6%. As per the use-based classification, capital goods industries grew at the pace of 8.1% in the month of February this year against 1.17% last year. But all other categories witnessed a slowdown like primary goods, intermediate goods, construction / infrastructure goods, consumer durables and consumer non-durables. The deceleration in the growth of consumer durables manifests the subdued urban demands and global economic uncertainties. However, the resilience in the capital and infrastructure sector points to growing investment momentum, potentially offsetting some weaknesses in consumption demand. Now friends, what is the index of industrial production and how it is calculated? As you know that index of industrial production is an important economic barometer to track the economic activity within a short period. This index is used by policymakers, economists and analysts. The index is issued every month by National Statistical Office in India. It includes three major sectors like manufacturing with a weightage of 77.6%, mining with a weightage of 14.4%, and electricity with a weightage of 8%. To calculate IIP, the base year is 2011 and 12. The formula for IIP is equal to sigma WI, means weighted items, into RI, that is production index of items. Production index of items is calculated by dividing current production by the base year production multiplied by 100. Now the question arises as to how the industrial production in India dipped so much low at 2.9% in the month of February against the anticipated 4% growth. There has been several factors at work for this slowdown. These are weak domestic demand. It has been observed that the consumer demand in rural areas has been sluggish because of the stagnant wage growth and high borrowing cost. This led to the lower spending on consumer goods, leading to the lower production of consumer durables. The second factor was global economic headwinds. Friends, because of global uncertainties and slowdown in the global demand. Our exports in textiles, pharmaceuticals, and electrical equipment slowed down. The decline in export in turn led to the decline in the production of manufacturing goods. The third factor was underperformance of production-linked schemes. Friends, as you know that India has launched 23 billion American dollar PLI scheme to boost domestic manufacturing industries. Only a fraction of the allocation has been dispersed so far. The scheme has failed to meet production targets. Fourthly, the excessive rainfall in the month of August-September in 2024 adversely affected mining activities in India, thereby contracting the growth in the mining sector. High interest rates in India further put a brake upon the growth of consumption. The policy of Reserve Bank of India to hike interest rates to combat inflationary trend in the economy increased the borrowing costs, leading to the reduced consumer spending and lower corporate investments. Now the question is how to increase the growth in the industrial production in India. The first solution will be to boost domestic demand by lowering the interest rates to encourage consumption and investment. This is why in the month of April this year, the RBI lowered repo rate from 6.25% to 6%. Secondly, there is a need to enhance rural income through Manrega, MSP rationalization, development of rural infrastructure, enhanced amounts under PM Kisan scheme. There is also a need to give tax incentives so that people can spend more on durable and non-durable consumer goods. There is a need to strengthen manufacturing ecosystem by revamping production-linked scheme, ease of doing business, ease compliance, burden of MSME sectors through digital single window system, and adopting cluster-based development of sectors like textiles, electronics, and pharmaceuticals. Improvement in the infrastructure by accelerating projects under PM Gati Shakti, providing continued power supply to industries and industrial corridor development. There is a need to increase export competitiveness by reducing logistics cost from 14% to the GDP to 8% of the GDP like in China. India must sign free trade agreements with different countries of the world in order to have wider market access. It should focus upon incentivizing exports of high value goods instead of raw materials and traditional items. Finally, innovating and skilling of Indian masses through Skill Mission India project with a focus upon artificial intelligence, robotics, Internet of Things, electronics, green techs. Further, there is also a need to strengthen research and development through public and private partnership. We need more IITs and triple IITs in India. Finally, disposal of litigation through the establishment of fast track courts on priority basis and acquisition of lands in the time limit. The government has made several efforts to increase the growth of industrial production in India. It made provisions in the budget of 2025-26 for launching of National Manufacturing Mission with a focus upon the development of cluster-based industries, support to MSME sectors, a startup by providing loans to 2 crore to at least 5 lakh entrepreneurs from the categories of SC, ST and women. Budget further revised the classification for the MSME sectors in order to have better access to people. The budget also allocated 1.5 lakh crore to states for 50 years as interest-free loans for the development of capital goods industries. It also provided for the expansion of PM Gati Shakti scheme for better logistics and industrial connectivity. It also created a permanent fund of 25,000 crores rupees for maritime development to fund and support shipbuilding activities in India. The budget also increased allocation on the research and development to establish innovation hub for startup and digital India. It also pushed for the adoption of industries 4.0 like artificial intelligence, IoT, Internet of Things and automation in the industrial processes. The budget further rationalized custom duties on certain critical minerals to reduce input costs. To conclude, in order to boost the industrial production in India, it is required a multifaceted approach which includes improvement of infrastructure, simplifying rules and regulations, enhanced skill development, support to MSMEs and promote technology adoption. On the other hand, there is a need to have coordinated efforts among the government, the private players, industries and financial institutions so that India can be able to unlock its manufacturing potential and to become competitive in the global market. Friends, it is also imperative that private industrialists should have major role to play in the boosting of the industrial production in India. So friends, now I have concluded my lecture. If you have any suggestion, please give me feedback. Thank you very much.